I just think about that I should start something new.
Okay.
So but it is hard to think exact what should I do for them.
Like
It,
as you are already in teaching profession, so why don't you start your own YouTube channel? You can teach many other people through YouTube. Do you have any YouTube channel already?
support me? Would you support me?
Definitely, I'm always here for everybody. And whenever you need my help, you can simply knock me, you can drop me a message, you can call me anytime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's very good for me, and I will definitely do it to do something new or beneficial for my students, as they always say me, ma'am, give some sentences in English what are beneficial for all the students. That's so that we can improve our English. Actually,
Mhm.
they feel hesitation while speaking. As I think you don't know that my school is in a local area in village area.
Okay.
Am I right, sir? So
Yeah.
they are not habitually speaking in English. Sometimes I also face speaking while speaking English with them. So I always try to remove my hesitation also. And what is the new idea would you like to give me here for improvement
Yeah, that's what
for
I
me
wonder.
and for my
That's what
dear
I
students?
wonder. Actually, many people approach me and come to me with the same question like, what should I do for becoming fluent at English? They actually are
Yes,
looking
sir.
for some shortcuts, but there is no shortcut. All you need to do is spend time in the community and talk in English as
Yes,
much as you can. Whenever you get time, start talking in English. So you can simply contact me. I'm always free, and we will have a lot of conversations in English. And this is the only way. Actually, you know what happens? Knowing
yes,
is a different thing. Using that sentence in the conversation is entirely a different thing. So if you want to use that sentence or word in a situation when it is required, then you will have to mimic it first. You will have to rehearse beforehand. Then only you will be able to recall that sentence and word when you will be talking to somebody in English naturally. But what most of
yes,
the
sir.
people do, they simply keep learning new things, new words, new sentences, new grammatical rules, but they don't mimic, they don't speak.
Yes, sir. Right, sir. Actually, knowing grammar rule or knowing vocabulary is very different from speaking. Speaking
Exactly.
takes time as we are habitual speaking Hindi.
Yeah, as we are habitual of speaking Hindi, या फिर as we are in the habit of speaking Hindi.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir. Everything comes in our mind in Hindi as we are not connected properly speaking of English.
yeah. And the problem of us when we try to translate those Hindi sentences exactly into English, then I believe only 15% of the sentences can be translated. Otherwise, we should simply focus on expressing the feelings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, sir, happens what we cannot definitely translate each and every sentence in a different language as we are talking about English,
Mhm.
because every language has its own proverbs, idioms, and some different types or
Exactly.
types of phrasal verbs. That's why we cannot translate every sentence in other language.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
thing is with this language, what which we are pursuing. I am pursuing, not you are pursuing.
No,
So,
everybody is learning. And one more thing I wanted to ask you,
yes.
for how long have you been in this profession of teaching?
Before marriage, sir, from 2011.
You have been a teacher since
Yes, sir.
2011.
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes,
such a
sir.
long
I
time.
I still remember my first school was God's Grace Public School, and I taught there only for 4 months.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
which standard do you teach now?
Now I am teaching in my school from fifth to eighth standard, but sometimes I teach to ninth standard. But at home I give the tuition from sixth to 12th standard.
Okay. So is that a public school or a government school where you're teaching right
It
now?
is a public, yeah, affiliated to CBSE board. It is completely private school.
And
Yes.
you teach in a school, you give tuitions, you are planning to start a YouTube channel, and you are a homemaker, then you have to look after your kids as well. So how would it be possible for you to manage all those things together?
Actually, sir, being a human being, as a human being, we cannot deny our duties. So
Mhm.
we have to fulfill all the duties what are around us, or as a housewife or as a mother or as a wife, I want to fulfill or do all the duties what are there.
Sounds really tough. It is really difficult for an ordinary woman to manage all those things. Like,
How can I say कि मुझे morning में पूरा खाना बनाना पड़ता है नाश्ते के साथ?
so I have to prepare the complete meal in the morning, including the breakfast. I have to prepare
I have
the
I have to prepare the complete food with breakfast.
I have to prepare the complete meal.
I have to prepare complete meal in the morning with breakfast before going to school.
Exactly, you can say this right. When I return from school, then I have to prepare lunch for the family, and that's how my day goes.
Yes, sir.
That's how I
Actually,
spend. Yeah,
when I come back to from when I come back from school, I make only chapatis.
I make only chapatis. Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have only one kid, only one daughter.
You have only one daughter. How old is she?
She is 6 years old.
What are you planning for her? What do you want her to become in her life? Have you decided any profession for her?
No. I don't. I never want to impose anything on her from my side. She is free to do anything.
Okay. So has she
It's
ever
not
given you any
responsibility.
hint like what she wants to do?
It's our responsibility being parents to give her a good environment.